Hello, good morning, and welcome back to my channel. I am Damon Johnson, aka Naomi Wynters, singer, songwriter, drag entertainer, cosmetologist, and I come to you with love, light, and healing energy, transmuting any and all negativity, blinding any and all evil eye, taking that transmuted energy and using it to fuel our prosperity, fertilize our abundance, and fortify our safe space. Where if you fuck around, the spirit team will expeditiously help you find the fuck out. All right. Um, I just realized like I'm in a point in my life, like I'll be 40 next year, but like I've always kind of been over it. No fucks given, and I just talk. But that has nothing to do with anything or else. It's not I'm not disrespecting you. I've just kind of been in my own world and floating on my own. So it's like not being rude or anything. I'm just being me. So keep that in mind. It's like I'm in the recharge energy now. Anywho, so today's energy card pull is the Devil card. It's ruled by number 42 in numerology. 4 and 2 make a number 6. Look that up if you need to. We will still go over our angel numbers. It's always something happening. Keywords for this card are shadow self, addiction, obsession, limits, dependency, lust, excess, materialism, astrology ruling. This is Capricorn. Um, Timing is 6 days, weeks, or months. And this particular card has like a she-devil, and it looks like whether it's a map or some kind of information that they're basically trying to like hoard or take in for themselves. But the big cards that stick out here are obsession, limits, dependency, materialism. And it's like somebody likes you, but they like being materialistic more. And it's like it's creating this struggle with them and in them. So that's just what I have from the Devil card. See, it's a she devil and not necessarily a he devil or a male devil or whatever you want to put it, but it's a she devil. So keep that in mind. So this could be a feminine Capricorn energy as opposed to um, standard male energy. But once again, or standard masculine energy. Well, as I was going to say once again, men can equally have feminine energy, and it's quite frankly nothing wrong with this because everyone possesses masculine and feminine energy. And if you want to break it down to a more scientific and common sense level, everyone possesses testosterone and estrogen. It's just female or male, you either have a higher level of testosterone or a higher level of estrogen, and it just, and sometimes there's enough in there, enough estrogen to birth you as a woman, but you still have more testosterone, masculinity pumping through your veins, through your DNA code, and vice versa. Like you can be born male and present as a male, but um, have more estrogen. And some people have a lack of estrogen or testosterone or both. And then sometimes there's people that are born into a balance. Um, but anyways, so the first card out we have is the Eight of Cups. And this is a card of disappointment, abandonment. Somebody just abandoned something, withdrew, escaped, ran away, walked away, left behind. This could have been a Queen of Swords, somebody in unbiased judgment, somebody in a place of justice, of independent, somebody that has clear boundaries, coldness, direct communication. Um, let's see, somebody that maybe walked away, and they walked away so that they could get mental clarity, they could get a clear mind, because it was like maybe they saw the truth and then other people started coming in and clouding it and clouding their judgment. So that's what we're looking at with the Queen of Swords there. Let's see, what else do we need to know? What else? Guys, I'm like, it's the High Priestess here. So the High Priestess, so walking away, once again, this is has to do with the intuition. Someone listened to what resonated, or listened to their downloads, or their higher judgment, and walking away. Whatever sacred knowledge they possess, or subconscious information they've known, trusting in their spirituality or the divine feminine, they walked away from something. They held their morals high and trusted it. And then that has this Knight of Wands energy underneath, because it's this energy of being passionate, being inspired, and adventure. And so it doesn't necessarily mean they walked away from love or something that they cared about. They could have walked away from something like the materialism, or the toxic, or the obsession, or the dependency, because they wanted something more. Spirit, what else do we need to know? King of Wands, yeah. They wanted either to be seen as a natural leader, to come towards this natural leader, to be a part of this visionary's life, to pour into this entrepreneur, to be a part of the bigger picture. I mean, to be seen as a leader, to be viewed as a leader, to be felt as a leader, um, to be. They wanted to be in this energy of being able to overcome challenges and stand in a place of maturity, or be seen as career focused, and they couldn't do that in this devil energy here. So it's like they went through this heartbreak, or they've been going through this suffering, this grief, this emotional pain. And it's like, I've walked away from something that I really wanted, or even someone, a situation, and it sends you through this Three of Swords energy, because it's like you have your confirmations that this is it, this is the alignment. And it's like, but also there's a voice back there that's, and it's a small voice that you want to ignore, but it's telling you, you need to walk away, you need to go work on this, and you need to have boundaries. And it's true, because sometimes you can fall into love, or you can go into a place of love and it's good, but also it's toxic and underlining, and it puts you in a situation. So it is painful walking away from these situations, and it does cause a heartbreak and some pain, but it does allow you room to grow. Because when you walk away from stuff like that, you end up in a place of acceptance, in a place, yes, of loss, and sorrow, but you're able to move on, and you're able to find peace and work on self forgiveness, self love. And even though doing this is going to cause you like a Ten of Swords, because it's like you step into this awakening, this healing energy. So it's like a lot of things that you tolerated before, you start to not tolerate, and it's like the world that you knew or were happy in starts to crumble. But and that's painful, because you got to cut a lot of things, people, places, and situations out to grow. And as you do so, you start to attain true inner happiness, true self-love, true self-confidence, because you're pouring into yourself, and you're pouring into the things that make you happy. And instead of being codependent and toxic and materialistic, you're pouring into what you need to survive, what you need to get things done. Seven of Cups. Um, Seven of Cups energy here. So it's like, because you went through these painful endings, you're starting to receive opportunities, experience things of wishful thinking, choices, illusion, searching for purpose, daydreaming. Nine of Pentacles here, fruits of labor. After that, yeah. So it's like you get these opportunities, and they're reflected, or a reflection of the fruits of your labor. I'm a little stuffy, but the weather's changing and cooling off, so I'm excited for that. All right, Spirit, anything else we need to know? Ooh, King of Swords here. You or they have stepped into this energy of using their head over their heart, thinking logical about things, looking for the truth, for the honesty, being disciplined and not just rolling off, sticking to the rules. Um, let's see. But and these people see that you're in this King of Swords energy, and it's rolling into this Wheel of Fortune, um, this place of good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning like a turning point, change, inevitable fate, ups and downs, unpredictable. Yeah, after this Wheel of Fortune, this Ten of Swords, you get the opportunities. Like these people are not happy. They tried to do everything. It's like they weren't doing any of the work. So like they could show up looking nice and sharp, and you like tired and battered and wore out. And they were like, well, if you're working this hard, how do you have the rewards over here? So people are starting to see the truth and the reality of this, and this is causing ten of swords of these people as the Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor. Like they're shook. Truth be told. Baby steps. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. So this is coming out because you've poured in the hard work. You've been in routine. You've been productive. You'll see 1111 was just there as this was coming out. You've been in this responsibility and you've embraced the slow and steady. I mean, it would be nice to like rush and zoom in, but the slow and steady allows proper room to grow and not just bombarded with, not just bombarded, you know? Um, like if you're building a business, would you rather not grow and get to know your clients and gain their trust rather than like just a bunch of people thrown to you and then you just continuously working and you don't get to know? It's a lot different. I mean, and the continuity of working with somebody, I feel like, especially in a small business level, um, it's that personal connection, being able to meet and connect and grow, to be able to gain their trust. But someone just coming to you and never being able to get to know you, especially in a place of being a for me like on an entertainer or a hair therapist uh, level, people come to connect, come to relax, and take in the joy of who they are. After a hard day's work, to come and feel better about themselves, to get touched up, to grow, to release, to relax a little bit and be pampered, and that is definitely an energy in a place where a lot of people can't embrace like in a more and it's like and I feel like um part of a successful business is just being more than quote unquote a turn and burn stylist. Like I'm vast and I feel like I do things like promptly, but like it's just me. I can't move any faster, even with helping. Can't move any faster. Everything's just a process and do certain things. So with the star card here, it's like people are saying that you are a star, you are the star, you continue to work towards goals, you continue to work towards self improvement. And it's like you continue to grow in that manner because, like, knowing your customers or your guests or your clients, whatever word to use to um, identify your chosen family, your family, however you do that. Being able to address those people and know those people and get to know their names and embrace them and their stories a little bit is what helps a business owner to grow, or anyone to grow in any situation. So it's like people see that you, even though it's a lot to take in, especially if you're meeting 4, 5, 6 new people in a day. So imagine like 20 in a week. It's a lot to take in. You just have a name and kind of a face. So these people are seeing that you truly are gifted, that you're a star, that we're here as a collective to grow, to be better and to add betterment to the world, a bit more kindness, a bit more art, a bit more creativity. Um, and it's like we're passionate about the things we do, all of them, and as from a multi-passionate person, having balance and being able to enjoy those things that make you happy or make me happy is a big reward. Don't get me wrong, being able to be creative has sometimes its limits and practicality, but if you have learned yourself and um, learned your job or whatever you're doing, then you're able to incorporate that in there. That's why a lot of corporate jobs don't really work for a lot of people, especially like highly creative or highly intuitive people, because there's just this looming darkness in there. That's why if you're one of those people that goes to a corporate job and you just feel drained or feel like a dark cloud's following you, that's why The evil that people speak of is there. It exists. It's you feel that way because you feel connected and you feel like you're giving up whatever you have just to have a job or to make ends meet. Well, I've been there before, but it's like unless you got some kind of source of stability around you, then you got to do what you got to do. Unfortunately, there are some of us that people see that and they just won't give you the opportunity, and you just have to make ends meet, and that's okay because I've been there and I feel like I'm making strides again on my own. So like you'll see that you'll get multiple options or priorities coming in, or be in this place of time management, and that is part of your growth. That is, you just got to stick to it and push through. Spirit, is there anything else we need to know today? The hermit mode, you could have been in this place of soul searching, contemplating, understanding, or growing. um like, I'll admit there's been a place of change where I definitely felt I don't want to say defeated, but I felt like I was closing a chapter too early, like I was ending something with closing my sweeting moving. But I know in the reality, like, forces and the people around me were doing things to prevent me from having the opportunity of clients. So like, and then I also was like, I'm moving, moving further from the location. I was like, well, I was at that location for convenience. So like it did hurt a little bit because it's like important to this, and it would have been nice to see, but other people, you know, had different mindsets, and what I was trying to do and grow and how I was growing my business just didn't fit into that scenario. So it didn't like overly hurt me because I'm still able to put my business out there and work on growing it and reestablishing blah blah blah. But it is a um, stick in the road, a bump in the road, a monkey wrench in the plane, and it's okay because it gives me time to step back and connect with people that are in that market or around that market that are allowing me the opportunity to grow and find or even attract in people, or they're able to funnel and direct towards me. So um, I'm open and just here to grow again. So I don't feel as beat up as I did before because I see that this is kind of part of the growth. And a lot of us have to step back in negative situations, or where we feel like it's a negative situation, and look at what is happening, especially when you're relocating to an area. So, like, living in one area and then stepping out of that city to work in another city. And we're talking about by like lines, city lines, and government lines, blah, blah, blah. So it's like you're open to a new experience. So rather than beating yourself up or being sad, it's been just better to be open and receptive and trust your intuition, trust your downloads, or use your discernment. Because in some situations, people can come in and just tell you, just stick it out, and it not be true. But the only thing I can say for any of you that's in this same boat and you're trying to get your balance is to trust your intuition and to give the situation a fair try, a fair opportunity to grow and experience. Don't be as closed off. Um, a lot of people go into that. I'm not saying that's necessarily something I do because I try to be open and receptive, but the limit does exist. And because of being open and accepting and me being me, people try to be condescending, try to be manipulative, try to take advantage. And I just let them do their thing because I can already tell when that starts happening that I'm out the door. And it's like, um, it's these people that are miserable or just greed filled, and they don't like people that are better than them. They don't like people that work harder than them. And they don't like people that still show up despite all they've been through. A lot of people feel like if you've been through so much, then you should be blah, blah, blah. And you should look like this and be. So they feel like they are a judgment and get to decide who people are. And it's not true at all. Don't ever let anybody else tell you who you are. If you show up and you're a kind person and people don't appreciate that kindness, stop being kind to them. Stop being nice to them. Stop pouring into their cup, and save that for yourself. Save it for somebody else that needs that, that's going through a much harder time, that's more deserving of that, you know? And it's difficult because sometimes you could be a strong person and other people won't see. A lot of people won't believe, and a lot of people will doubt. A lot of people will tell lies because of jealousy and whatever else they're going through. But continue to show up for you, continue to be you, continue to be kind, continue to maintain your boundaries, and just hold steadfast. Yeah, continue showing up in this Eight of Pentacles energy, diligence, putting the hard work in. If that means like back-to-back clients, so that means you're out marketing every day and hitting out your business cards, if that means you're in inconvenient places or not your typical places marketing and putting your business out there, do it, because I can say I've gotten few cards that way, or few clients that way, or potential clients. Handing out business cards and just being personable is almost a lost art form. So being able to go out and speak to people is something that more people should do and or experience. Continue putting the hard work in, however the hard work works for you. Just because life isn't built on social media and internet. As someone that's born in the 80s, 85 to be exact, posting every day a small business on the internet and just attacking people. It's probably the laziest form. Don't get me wrong, I'm still promoting my business and stuff in that way. It's probably the laziest form, but being out and about, if you have the means to be, or you just don't have enough clients, out and about, handing out your cards, talking to people, meeting people, is a indicator or way for you to connect one-on-one with others and to grow. So, and people like being able to meet you and see you. So yeah, you could have been in a hermit mode, could have been soul searching. There was a conflict here. Somebody was trying to win at all costs, was being competitive, was and basically they're experiencing a defeat. They were trying to be sneaky, they were trying to be bullies, continuing trying to steal and just being abusive. But Ace of Wands here, whatever they were trying to take from you, it doesn't matter. They could have had it and stole the opportunity, but then realized they got the opportunity, but anything that came with the opportunity that they didn't get because it wasn't theirs. It was an opportunity tied to what you were bringing to the table. So they got the opportunity, but what you had to on the table, they didn't get. So there's this Ace of Wands energy on the bottom of that, and it's like you have this new project, you have this inspiration, or there's an urge to create, or you continue showing up in your willpower to get what you want. You're going to get your desires, you're going to have your power, and people see the potential, they see the beginnings here for you, they see the new growth. So opportunities are coming in, maybe things that you've even been hopeful or wishful thinking of. This is choices. There could be an illusion around it because people aren't ready for you to see the truth yet, or they're just not quite ready. And some people could even be searching for a purpose or a reason for this to not happen, or you're still out there searching for a purpose or your purpose in life and people's life. But a lot of you is just continue to show up and be kind and continue to grow and stand up for the bullets, because people see that you're the star regardless of what happens right now, and they see that this energy that you possess is very passionate, and you move in an inspired action, you move in an action based around growth, built off of pain, but powered by your desire to just be better and a kinder person. You want to know how I know that? Because that's why you keep being attracted and pulled here, and this is part of my system. Some of you are in and out and like, I'm not here, I don't buy this, and that's okay, because everything won't resonate with you. But for those of you that it does resonate with, please like the video or leave a comment. Continue to drink your water and mind your business. Continue to mind your businesses and drink your water. Continue to go outside, take in the sun. It's cooling off here, so take in the air. Put your toes in the grass and the sand, hug a tree with its permission. But continue to allow yourself to grow. Continue to release people, places, things, situations, jobs that don't serve you in your highest good. Continue to be open to receive. Continue to pour into cups that need it. Like, it doesn't make sense for you to pour into a cup that's overflowing already, and that cup won't pour into you when you have less than. So pour into cups that will pour back into you, or can pour back into you. Sometimes you just gotta call back your energy from wherever. But I love you all, if no one has told you yet today. And again, thank you for showing up today, not for me, but for you. And thank you for continuing to be accountable Not for me, but for you. Pat on the back. Um, Again, if you want to receive messages daily, hit the subscribe button. And if it doesn't resonate, don't be a troll. Keep scrolling. Um, Continue to journal, continue to blog, write, release. I'm going to keep telling you guys to write, release, to blog, any information, journal, whatever you need to do. But if you have any overwhelming, especially negative emotions, definitely journal them. Your happy emotions, if you can't contain them or you just feel like they're blindsiding you, journal them, write them down. Nobody has to see. But take it outside, burn it if you want to, shred it, tear it up into a million pieces. Nobody has to see it, but just it's going to help you to um, release anything that's weighing you down and keep you from being overly stressed. But it's a perfect practice. Continue to read books, helps you build your vocabulary. And if you're somebody that does enjoy writing, then just write, do the thing, write the thing, keep writing, keep jotting down. Anywho, I love you all so much. Have the day you deserve. And as always, smile, be kind, and feel your beat, boo. Bye.